Good morning, Payson High School. I'm Eliana Cabrera.
And I'm the Matthew Eber. Eliana, what's the meaning of life?
I'm not sure, Matt. How are babies made?
I don't know. You're the senior. I just wish there were people I could ask all these questions to and get some solid answers.
We all know that junior year can be a little scary because ever since the beginning of Payson High, junior year has been known as the worst year of your life. But don't worry, we've asked these professionals their advice and experiences from their junior year.
Are you excited for junior year? Why is junior year so awful?
Well, for me, when I was a junior, the most awful thing was that all my friends got girlfriends. And then I didn't get a girlfriend. So I was honoring because I didn't have a girlfriend. And all my friends had girlfriends. And they were honoring because they had girlfriends.
Nothing. The junior year was the best year of my whole life.
Just all the hard classes you have to take and the ACT and stuff like that.
What is your opinion on juniors?
They're just a bunch of witty young scholars trying to make their way on this world.
We're pretty awesome and cool.
Actually, now that I've complained about them, they're my favorite to teach because sophomores are a bunch of airheads and drive me crazy. And seniors are just real lazy because they're done with school. So actually, they're my favorite to teach because they're still, relatively mature and still working.
Do you have any advice for juniors?
Don't make friends with seniors because when they leave, you'll be really depressed.
Juniors, you need to start thinking now about your future and planning for the future and not just enjoying every day because your future is the rest of your life. If you don't start preparing now, your future is not going to be what you want it to be.
And just remember how good your life was when you were a little sophomore. Break up with your girlfriend, and you'll be less honoring. Girls, break up with your boyfriend, you'll be less honoring. And that's about it. That will solve the problem.
Well, that's all we have for you, juniors. Just remember that you're not sophomores anymore, and senior year is just around the corner. Enjoy it while you still can. You only have 604 days left until graduation.
Stop being so dang honoring.
Wow, I feel complete now. All my questions have been answered.
I think I just figured out how to travel through time.
I think then I know the meaning of life, and that's how babies learn.
We were all babies once, Matt.
I know, it's crazy how quick we grow up.
Soon we're going to be off to college.
I know. For real, I don't even know which college I want to go to.
Ugh, me neither. Maybe we could get some advice from our fellow students here who actually have their life together.
College Day is really important for seniors and for juniors as well because they really need to start looking very carefully at what their future holds.
They also said that they've never been to another high school that did as well with people paying attention to what they said in the presentation, as well as how good you look and your attitude. I didn't even go to college yet.
I just thought it was like an excuse to get out of class. It was fun though. College day was really fun. It was good to go into the schools so we could decide what we wanted to do with our lives. I loved college day. I thought it helped me make a lot of decisions about my future. I want to go to BYU.
Going to Utah State.
Depends.
Snow College. Cool.
College. Okay, so move on.
Really boring. University of Utah.
It's going to come up sooner than we think. Next fall, a lot of us are actually going to be going to college. I want to go to Harvard. It's college day.
I think college day is very beneficial. I remember one day I went to college day, and then I went to college, then I went to college day, and then I went to college. If you go to college day, it just follows that you'll go to college. I mean, it seems pretty obvious.
Well, now I think I have an idea of where I'm going to go to college. But there's just one thing I can't seem to do no matter how hard I try.
What's that?
Well, don't tell anybody, but sometimes I have trouble asking girls on dates. It's really affecting me.
Well, I, on the other hand, have no trouble landing dates because I'm obviously the hot tamale around this school.
I wish I were a hot tamale.
No worries, Matt. Maybe this next segment will help you score a date.
Hi guys, it's me, Sierra again.
Hi.
And we're here to teach you how kids in this generation ask girls out on a date here at Payson High School.
Because back in the day when guys would ask girls on dates, it was a lot trickier than how they're doing it these days.
Yeah, so we're here to teach you, and let's get started.
Have you ever asked a girl out on a date that wasn't a dance?
Of course I have.
How did you ask them?
Well, it was through Snapchat.
Have you ever asked a girl out on a date that wasn't a dance?
Yeah.
How did you do it?
I asked her over Facebook.
Have you ever asked a girl out that wasn't for a dance?
No.
Have you ever asked a girl out on a date that wasn't for a dance?
Yes, I have.
How did you do it?
I've done it through texting.
Have you ever asked a girl out on a date that wasn't for a dance?
Yeah, I've texted a girl.
Have you ever asked a girl out on a date that wasn't for a dance?
Yeah, I have.
How did you do it?
Well, I was really nervous, so I kind of asked her through text messaging.
Have any of you guys ever asked a girl out on a date that wasn't a dance?
No. Yeah.
How did you do it?
Over a text.
When you were in high school, how was it acceptable to ask a girl on a date?
I usually would give her a call on the phone and ask her. Usually I would be familiar with her, I would have a class with her or something, but I would usually make contact by phone.
Oh. When you were in high school, how did you ask girls on dates?
We picked up this phone, had a cord attached, and we said, "Hey, I'm going to do something. You want to come with me?" And if it was me asking, they generally said yes.
How did guys ask you out on dates when you were in high school?
They just came up to you and said, "Do you want to go on a date?"
How did guys ask you out when you were in high school?
When I was in high school, it was a little more awkward probably than what you guys do today because it was phone conversations. You had to have really awkward conversations over the phone, and a lot of times you couldn't quite tell what they were asking because they were talking so fast and they were so nervous, but you knew they were probably asking you out, so you would just say yes. Time? When?
How did you ask girls out when you were in high school?
I never had to ask girls out in high school. They always just asked me out, and it was done.
How did you ask girls out when you were in high school?
When I was in high school, the way I asked girls out was I would check them out during football practice, find a cute soccer player I liked, date her for 4 years, and end up marrying her. So that's the way I did it, but there's a lot of different ways out there.
Alright guys, so as you can see, we're in different clothes, but it's okay. But we got all the information that we need, and that's the difference between the generation.
There's definitely two different kinds of people in this world. Guys, stop asking girls out over texting, please. It's so unromantic.
Now I know how to get a date, but how do I keep these women by my side?
What I usually do to keep them in wanting me is trap them in my basement against their will, and then they'll never escape.
Should I do that?
You probably should. But you should also probably get some advice from other people.
Hey guys, we're here. We're gonna give you some relationship advice. Kenzie, take it away.
Okay. Don't be in a relationship just for the name. If you're gonna be in a relationship, make sure you guys actually like each other. Be compatible with each other.
And remember, looks are only just a bonus.
When in doubt, make it out. When in doubt, don't listen to Kenzie. It makes you happy, then don't care what other people think. Like in high school, you'll get lots of crap and then games, but if they make you happy, like.
But don't forget it,
But don't get it twisted.
Yeah, but that
don't. be a gangster.
Yeah, don't date a gangster.
I'm sorry, but gangsters are bad. Their name is Jake, John, Joe, Austin, Damon, Jaden, Kyle, Phil. My lips are always open. Davey. Love you. What?
My lips are always open. Relationships are a cool thing, but don't get one because everybody else is.
Just make sure
that
you
good?
really like that person.
Don't look desperate, no matter how much you are.
I'm trying to give relationship advice to the students at Payson High School.
Wait, give me
Come
kid.
to relationship. Do date rich boys. And
Go diggers. Go digger.
don't kiss and tell.
You know, relationship advice, girls, guys will be gentlemen if you are a lady, right? Don't be like, you gotta be a gentleman, and then be a jerk to him, because then he's like, well, I don't really want to do this, you know? So, be a lady first, then he'll be a gentleman, okay?
Oh,
All right, and he'll open the doors, you'll feel pretty inside. All right, that's all I got.
Well, that's the end of our advice. We hope it helped you.
Thanks for watching.
You know, I know how to make any woman melt like putty in my hands. If any of you ladies are interested, I'm single.
Right. This is awkward. Let's just cut to commercials.
A commercial about me?
Don't get cocky, Matt.
Hey, Tree, get your foot off my face, bro.
Hey, Tree's not supposed to talk.
Who said?
You don't even have a mouth.
And yet I'm talking.
Bro, you don't even have the right organs.
Bro, I can't even photosynthesize.
How'd you make these?
Come at me, bro. Debate tournament Friday, October 4th from 3 to 7 at Payson High School. Be there.
I came to dance, 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 dance. I hit the floor cause that's my plans.
Those commercials were pretty cool.
You know what else is cool?
What?
Food.
Ugh, I know. I can't wait for lunch.
Me neither. I always hate the fact that I can't find any cool lunch spots to hang out at.
It's a problem concerning all of us. Hopefully this next segment will guide us in the right direction in finding cool places to stuff our face with food. Mm.
Of all the places I could choose to eat in Payson, it would be Fat Jack's Pizza.
My favorite restaurant in Payson has Sweet Poor Boys because the food is amazing.
Hey, of all the places that I would say I would like is McDonald's or Wendy's. Personally, I like McDonald's.
Okay, of all places in Payson that I would try to go to, that would be Good Direction Bistro. Get your Cajun on.
What place would you go for lunch and what would you get there? I'd go to McDonald's and get a couple stoner burgers. What place would you go for lunch and what would you get there?
We go to my house or Jordan's house and just ramen noodles or sandwiches.
What place would you go and what would you get there?
We always go to McDonald's for our breakfast. And I just get the fries there. I love it.
What is your favorite? Where would you go for lunch and what do you usually get there?
I go to my house and
Between Los Amigos and the Alfredos, which one is your favorite?
Personally, I would say Los Amigos would be better.
Well, great. Now I'll be thinking about lunch all day. But before lunch, there's some announcements we gotta get out of the way.
Sterling Scholar applications are now available in the counseling office. Deadline for applications is September 30th at 3 p.m.
Payson took second place in region for golf this year, with Seth Colby taking 6th, Dallin Weiberg taking 7th. Golf team has state on October 9th and 10th at Mountain Dell.
DECA's opening social will be held October 1st in the courtyard right after school. It's going to be loads of fun and not to mention free food.
Oh yeah, food. Oh, let's go get some. I'm dying over here.
Me too. For real. Announcing things really works up an appetite.
Well, we'll see you guys next time. We're off to go get some grub.
This has been yet another great episode of The Pride with Matthew Weber
and Eliana Cabrera.
Stay groovy, Payson High School.